Over the course of the past year, Ethereum, one of the biggest cryptos on the planet, is up 35%. In that same time frame, Bitcoin up 93%. However, here's the thing they don't talk about when it comes to altcoins. Altcoins, sure, they are aggressive. They have big drawdowns, but they also tend to actually outperform depending on where you get in. This is something people don't talk about. People always accumulate during different times, and I'm a big believer of accumulating cryptocurrencies long term. Look at this data stat right now. We look at the price a year ago of crypto gaming. This is the crypto gaming niche. This was a year ago. It had an $8.96 billion market cap. Today, it reflects around a $15 billion market cap. The volume actually at $2 billion versus around a little bit similar in volume, but the market cap is almost double. Almost 2x. Even after this enormous drawdown from crypto gaming, actually not that crazy. It's probably around like maybe 50% if you actually look at the charts globally. So we add these two things together and we get an asset class that has actually outperformed the second biggest crypto on the planet, which is supposed to be a safer, during a historic drawdown. Because if we actually look at the market cap a bit ago, it was at $22 billion, which actually is not that bad. There are opportunities to go ahead and buy. And I'm not going to say that this is the last time you'll ever have to buy cryptocurrency and crypto gaming and that crypto gaming is going to run magically and you're screwed. But what I will say, this is all I'm going to leave you with, is that when people bought here, at this little red thing, when nothing was happening and everything was boring, they did pretty well for themselves when the market went up. I'm sure a lot of you actually held the bag back down, which is why I advocate for taking profit actively, especially with these riskier altcoins. I will say, though, that if you kind of just held on some of your bags, you're doing pretty well. I mean, Ronin, for example, if we look at the chart for Ronin, over the past year, it's up 108%. And I mean, look at this crypto and how it's been doing over the past month. It's down around 20%. Most of the market's down, but it's looking pretty good. So what am I looking at? What's this crypto gaming market update? I have been playing a lot of crypto games lately. In fact, if you haven't already, join Legion. It's our Discord server. Link in the description. I'm totally revamping it. We got a brand new community moderator, and we're farming a lot more crypto games. We got on the Machines Arena, Lumiterra, Super Champs, etc., etc. The main thing that we found out during this whole journey is that for some reason, people tend to focus on the wrong things when it comes to the crypto gaming space. There are a lot of people that are just too short-sighted when it comes to this industry. Crypto gaming is something that grows over the course of years. I would say debatably that crypto gaming is likely one of the hardest industries to actually build on, because not only do you have to find the right talent to build your game, which could take years, right, for the many different roles. I mean, there's 300 employees in a single company and God knows how many roles, right? But you also have to manage community sentiment. And when you go ahead, raise a bunch of money, you have to actually make value. You have to, bring value to your community. That is a very hard and tall task to do. And on top of that, making your game a success is, sure, it's a probability, right? Like, we've got to guess when these things can happen. But, you have to spend a lot of money to try to make it happen, right? So you can't go a little bit too crazy spending money making the game, because you also have to market the game, and so many different things happen. But at the end of it all, you get products that can just encapsulate billions of players, billions of gamers around the world. The potential is enormous for the gaming industry, and it still is today in 2024. We're talking here in August, when the crypto gaming market cap total is around $15 billion. I've got to say, there's a lot of growth to be had here in this industry if you pick the right cryptos, the cryptos that are going to be here. There were a lot of people that were criticizing my decision to get very deep into crypto gaming nodes. I'd invested earlier this year $100,000 into quite a few crypto gaming nodes. I could go on and on about it. I mean, we got our investment back on several of them, and we're doing pretty well on the ones we've recently gotten into. Aether, for example. There's so many people that like to criticize crypto gaming nodes, and yet when you look at the price action of crypto gaming node plays like Aether, for example, they are not only getting $36 million worth of revenue every year, they're a big enterprise grade AI gaming play. Aether's been holding during this entire downturn. I mean, there's just not a lot of plays doing that. And this is something that's making me maybe like $50 a day. You don't think that's a lot, but I mean, think about it. 50 times 30 in a month, that's $1,500 in a year, $18,000 plus the airdrops, plus everything else that's coming with it. These things make sense, but they don't make sense to the short-sighted person. You've got to think about where sentiment is right now in the crypto gaming markets. When we look at the most popular crypto narratives, you see meme coins, which, I mean, garbage, right? We have real world assets, which, you know what, I could see it. Treasury, nice. Artificial intelligence, which depends. I would say I'm like 50-50 on like artificial intelligence. I'm sure it's going to be important. I don't know how we're going to tokenize it in crypto, but there are some companies that are doing it right. Meme coins, garbage. Solana ecosystem, all right. Here we go. Base, I do like Base. I think Base is going to grow a lot. Base meme coins, garbage. We have layer ones, which usually are just milking for money. We have Deepin, which I think Deepin is going to be very important for the future of humanity. We've got gaming, which gaming, Deepin, very intertwined, very important narratives. And look at the market share here. This is the mind share for gaming, 2.71%. 2.71%. Meme coins got 14%. Well, not only that, I mean, they had Solana meme coins too. There's not a lot of mind share on gaming right now. That leaves a lot of opportunity for people that want to hold these cryptocurrencies long-term. Long-term price appreciation when a niche isn't as hot is actually pretty good. But it's not great if you get into these expecting some quick get-rich scheme. There are a lot of people that are doing great things in crypto. BlackRock, for example, is filing for an Ethereum ETF options trading listing, which would be interesting. Options trading, that would bring more volume to Ethereum ETFs, and that would bring more speculation, which in turn could bring more volume to crypto and altcoins, etc. There's also, if you didn't know, I mean, crypto gaming has been absolutely slaying it in the global sphere. Things are still moving. Off the Grid is opening PlayStation 5 gameplay. This is a crypto game, PlayStation 5. It's hopping over there, consoles globally. I have had the privilege of playing Off the Grid. I can't show you because I've got NDAs, but I've got to say, this game is it's very sexy. It's a very good game. It's a game that will encapsulate a lot of users. A lot of people will be playing Off the Grid. I've seen the sweats on this game. They are playing this religiously. A lot of these aren't even Web3 gamers. I guess now they are Web3 gamers. They're going to have a token as well. I didn't personally purchase their nodes, but I am nonetheless going to be seeing their token when that ends up coming out. Something else, Wilder World. I don't know how this happened, but I'm looking at this chart yearly. It's down 15%. This is probably the most bullish. And I mean, we've worked on the channel. We continue to work on the channel with Wilder World, so full disclosure there. But I mean, when it comes to metaverses, I've been reached out by a lot of these different metaverses. I think this narrative is shifting. This is turning into experiences. The way Wilder World is doing their experiences is just next level. They have devlogs. In these devlogs, I mean, it's so in-depth. You could tell this team is here to go ahead and build. And build they have. Wilder World, their token is all out. All of it is out. You look at all of the development. I mean, their Wilder World dominoes. That is their development logs, kind of their roadmap, so to say. Their second domino, which is coming out very soon, which will build on growing Wilder World's brand awareness and top of funnel metrics like new social followers, epic wishlist, etc. Reminds me a lot of Nine Heroes. Nine Heroes did very well when they ended up, releasing their season 1, season 2, because a lot of people enjoyed the game. Newsflash, I think Nine Heroes is one of the best crypto games out there. I also think Wilder World is building one of the best experiences in the entire industry. Not only are they building a racing game, which is already out, you can play that right now on Epic Games. This came out today, right? Wilder World Alpha is available on Epic Games, midnight in Miami. I think it's excellent. I think you should try it out. It's 100% free. They often have, prize pools for actually playing this. So do feel free to go ahead and take advantage of that. But they have more than that. I mean, I'm scrolling all day here, by the way. They have a shooter, which is going to be coming out presumably sometime soon. I mean, look at it. It already looks great. And this shooter, they have extensive updates on this thing. They have extensive updates on just the world building that's happening on Wilder. This is, the experience, the premier experience that crypto is able to provide. On top of that, they're building their own ecosystem. They have been, airdropping Trinity holders with some interesting stuff. And so while people are sleeping on this industry, while people are sleeping on crypto gaming, I had this dilemma. Where I had to choose between, becoming some kind of DeFi creator, meme coin creator, or continuing to double down on crypto gaming. And I decided, just like I did back in 2023, which was, by the way, my best decision that has ever happened in my entire life. I doubled down on crypto gaming during the bear market when everything was at its lowest, when everybody was telling me that if you got into crypto gaming, you were crazy. I'm doubling down right now. I see the progress that's happening in the crypto gaming markets. It's not slowing down. The gameplay is not slowing down. These games are getting closer and closer. And sure, they're not out yet. What you're seeing right now, for example, here with Wilder World, it's their alpha. Alpha means, they've still got a bit to go before they're at the place where they need to be. Give it a year. Give it 6 months. The progress is clear as day. You see crypto games 6 months ago? People buying all these crypto games, the market cap going to $35 billion. That was going up because of hype. That was just the overall crypto market, altcoins going crazy. But crypto gaming continues to innovate. And their innovation cannot be ignored. Because at one point or another, these crypto games are going to get users. They don't have them right now because they're still building their games. What do you think? They're going to do mass marketing to an alpha build of their game? No, they're going to finish their games and they're going to, streamline and make them look great, clean, clarity-wise, before they do their funnel marketing to get millions, if not billions, of users into their games. So sure, you could sleep on it right now. I still think 2025 is going to be an enormous bull market. And I think a lot of these crypto games are going to be ready for full launches in 2025. This is what I think is maybe not time to go all in into crypto gaming, but it's definitely intriguing my curiosity as someone that has invested into over 30 different crypto gaming projects, which, by the way, there's plenty of crypto gaming projects that are coming out and have been performing well during these terrible market conditions, namely, Mocha, which I'm not an investor of. You have to disclose that, right? But has been doing well, despite the fact that this market sucks. Matrix came out when the market dumped to 50K, and look at it. It's up 106%. So markets are still doing their thing. If you've got a solid product, if you've got a solid execution, then you will do well. Ronin is still up 108%. People got scared today because of the white hat bridge stuff. But guess what? They're still kicking it. They're still spamming out content. They're still a premier Web3 gaming hub with millions of users. We've got Beam, which still is at an over 145% gain, even after this correction that recently happened. These crypto gaming projects are still at high valuations, irrespective to everything else. So what I think is very key here for crypto gaming to continue to grow is, one, I think you need to invest into crypto gaming coins, or at least what I'm personally doing, NFA, right, is that I'm investing into crypto gaming coins that have lower valuations. So they've had these big dumps, enormous dumps, and they have a lot of the supply out there, or maybe they have their supply locked up, or, they're using it for development, et cetera, et cetera. They're focused on building a product. Because I understand that you just want the price to pump, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with the price pumping, right? But what we inevitably need for crypto gaming to succeed, for crypto as an industry to succeed, is we need crypto gaming to succeed in terms of gathering users, making good products, making a fun experience. There are games out there that are trying to make this a reality. Wilder is a great example of that. Ronin is trying their best. I'm sure Mocha, Matrix, Beam, they're all trying to make solid experiences. There are plenty of last cycle products that have practically died at this point, and I'm not even going to go ahead and talk about them because we have to be optimists in this world, right? We'd be delusional, we weren't in crypto at this point. But you've got to focus on those projects that are trying to innovate. A great example of this, and one that I did actually end up getting into, is Export. They're releasing their token during this time that sucks in the crypto gaming markets. They're doing something really interesting, 19th of August, which I 100% support, by the way. I think that there's too many people that are too focused on price action, and there's not enough people focused on innovation, on actually doing things that are new and different and exciting. 𝐷𝐿 is taking the risk. There was a vote. Should we go ahead and list on Bybit and some centralized exchange and get some pump and then screw over all of our holders? Or should we actually try to do an on-chain fair launch with a 100% community-raised token unlock via Swissborg, Raydium, and Uniswap? You know what I told them? Screw it. Let's go ahead and try something new. And that seems to be the community consensus as well. I'm excited to see what 𝐷𝐿 ends up building. I'm excited to see the esports players that end up using the applications that 𝐷𝐿 helps. I'm excited to see the player identity protocol built out. I'm excited to see utility in the space. I don't care about these meme coins. They'll be here. They might be here tomorrow, but they are not bringing billions of people that meaningfully want to use this industry. Crypto gaming is what is going to bring people to here. And investing into these projects that are building long-term, that have the passion and the will to make things happen. That is why I am here. That is why you should be here. Because we're tired of what's happening in the general traditional industry that just constantly takes advantage of people. We're going to make a ton of money in the process. But don't forget about why we got here in the first place. The original vision of crypto gaming, of Bitcoin, of the money market systems, everything. We're here to make things happen. And if you ask me if I'm more bearish on the crypto gaming markets, no, I'm not more bearish. I'm bearish on hype. I am bullish on people building things. I've been playing more games than I ever have. And that says something to me that crypto gaming is not going anywhere. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Till next time, I'll see you. Stay classy. And that's all.